Well, if you broke your ankle jumping off the Pistons bandwagon, wrap it and get ready for Thursday, because there will be a Game 7. Good evening, everybody. It won't take place until Thursday, but who's complaining? A loss tonight and Thursday wouldn't have even mattered. 81-75 the final. The Pistons get it done with their first win of the series in New Jersey. The Nets come out red hot. Kenyon Martin with the slam and one to open up a 13-2 advantage in the first. Rasheed's triple opens up an 8-point lead for the Pistons, 35-27. Rip will add to it with this floater, 16 first-half points for Hamilton, 24 in the game. Rasheed with a big hoop late in the fourth. His turnaround, Jay, makes it 75-71 Pistons. Then it will be Rip again, this time making it 77-73, 15.5 seconds left, and the win is looking more like a reality. But for insurance, Lindsey picks off Richard Jefferson. He's fouled and adds a couple of free throws, sealing that 81-75 victory. Don, they fought off the defending Eastern Conference champs at their home. I imagine a pretty happy Pistons bunch in East Rutherford.
Well, they were happy, Jay, but they weren't ecstatic because they realized that they haven't accomplished what they set out to do yet in this series, and that's win it and move on to the Eastern Conference Finals. But yes, there was a very nice sense of satisfaction, and when you consider the emotional loss the other night, the triple overtime loss, and then have to come in here and beat this team when everything was going in Jersey's favor, you have to say that the Pistons did a remarkable thing here in this arena tonight. As soon as the game ended, I jumped on the court and chatted with Lindsey Hunter, who made some huge threes in this game to help the Pistons win against the Nets tonight.
Everybody was down on us. Everybody was counting us out. And it just showed, you know, we got fight in us. We might not be the bad boys, too. But, hey, we come here to play.
And that's what it's all about, really. It's almost like a you against the world mentality.
Hey, that's how it is, you know. People are going to fluctuate with you. When you're doing good, everybody want to pat you on your back. But when you're down, you really know who with you. And you know what? We pull together.
Why did you guys have so much confidence when it seems like everybody else didn't have it in you?
Well, you know, we bonded together. And Coach always said, if you can't get up for a game like this, you can't get up for nothing.
That's how we win. That's what we've done all season. You know what I mean? We didn't deserve that today.
It was almost like you guys against the world. Did it seem like that?
It did. And that's when we are at our best, when our backs are against the world. You know, and this fans were great tonight. And, you know, we kept the energy out of the building.
You know, I think the two biggest baskets in the game obviously came late in the fourth. Rip made one and Rasheed made the other when the Pistons absolutely had to have it. Here's Rasheed's thoughts in the locker room after the game.
They were walking with a little bit swagger, but, you know, we just had to go ahead and even it up, just go out there, play hard, because, hey, give all our effort or we would have been cleaning out our lockers tomorrow.
You walking with a swagger now?
No, I mean, we just playing. It's still going to be a good game. It's going to be another good game, you know, because I know they're going to come hard because they're not going to want to go home neither.
Rasheed Wallace in the locker room. I've got more locker room reaction coming up a little bit later on in the show. For now, I'm Don Shane in the Meadowlands. Jay, back to you.
All right, can't wait to hear from you, Don. Appreciate it. Well, the Tigers take care of business at Comerica Park, topping Texas 3-1. They're in Oakland on Tuesday. Don't want to get ahead of myself. Back to today's second inning. Tigers down 1-0. Brandon Inge taking it up the middle. That's Higgy rounding third and beating the throw home because he's safe. To the third, Omar Infante getting it all good for a home run. 2 for the year, number 2, I should say, both coming in the series. And here's some insurance, Tigers style. The RBI bunt single by Alex Sanchez in the 7th, his 15th hit off a bunt this season, the second in the game. Scoring Greg Norton. Jason Johnson gets the win again, 3-1 in favor of Detroit. Out west, Minnesota trying to eliminate Sacramento on the road. There has been some bad blood between these two, and it continues to flow in Game 6. Kevin Garnett, the reigning MVP in the NBA, but he sure wasn't treated like it by the Kings. Brad Miller giving him a facial there. Chris Webber, who guaranteed there would be a Game 7, jams on him. Just the beginning of the disrespect. Anthony Peeler elbowing him in the stomach, sending Garnett to the floor. How much can a guy take before exploding? Well, that did it for Garnett. He retaliates with an elbow of his own. But Peeler is quick with the counter, and he puts all his weight into it. Peeler would be tossed with a fine on his way. Garnett gets the tech. As for the game, 104-87 Sacramento, Game 7, Wednesday in Minneapolis. Get that hockey for you. Hoops to hockey, Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals between San Jose and Calgary. Flames at home. Not a good sign. That's Jonathan Chichu from behind the net. Vincent Danfus following a minute and a half later. Sharks take a 4-2 bite out of them, tying the series at 2. That makes it 4 straight wins by the road team. Final round action of the Byron Nelson Golf Tournament. Robert Demron with the sweet stroke. How sweet is it? Check it out. 7-iron from the 15th fairway, and it would drop for an eagle. Demron would end up in a 3-way tie in sudden death. And from that eagle, he misses the gimme, opening the door for Sergio Garcia, who picks up his first win in 2 years, a 1-over 71 for the round. Tiger Woods finishes 1 stroke out of the playoff. WDFN's Mike Stone is pacing. He's ready to join me in the studio. And we'll head back to New Jersey, where Don Shane is standing by with much more on those Pistons. So stay right where you are.
Sports Update is brought to you in part by your Chrysler and Jeep Superstores.
Where can a Mercury Mountaineer take you? The sky's the limit. Announcing the Lincoln Mercury SUV Drive-Away, featuring Mercury Mountaineer with an available power moonroof, seating for up to 7, and a chance for you to win a 2004 Mercury Mountaineer for 2 years and meet Coach Steve Mariucci. Only at the SUV Drive-Away. See your Metro Detroit Lincoln Mercury dealer today.
For all your wedding needs, come to Jerry's Unique Bridal and Formal Wear, located in a bigger and newer location to serve you at 19360 Livernois on the Avenue of Fashion. We have beautiful wedding gowns, bridesmaids, prom dresses, evening wear, and tuxedos. Jerry also carries a complete line of accessories, including shoes, bags, and jewelry. Come in today or call Jerry's Unique Bridal and Formal Wear at 313-861-1000.
And now, try a temporary version of Just for Men free.
You can see what you'd look like without gray and go back to the way you were just as fast.
Introducing Tryout from Just for Men. It's free and it's easy. Just comb it in, check it out, rinse the color out. Like the look of Tryout? Then get the same look with regular Just for Men. Call toll-free 1-888-202-3030. Get your free sample now.
I want the family deal.
I want the family deal.
Get it at LaFontaine Pontiac Cadillac GMC. Here's an incredible family deal on a new Pontiac Grand Am SE. Lease one for only $139 per month. And lease pull ahead is back. If your GMAC lease expires by March 31st, turn in your lease now with no penalty and get the family deal on a brand new vehicle.
I want the LaFontaine family deal.
LaFontaine Pontiac Cadillac GMC M59 between the Oakland Pontiac Airport and US 23. LaFontaine. The family deal.
Mike Stone joining me now. Don Shane standing by in East Rutherford. You said in 7, Mr. Stone?
I was 7, but I got to come clean, Jay. I thought they were toast tonight. I thought they were going to lose big, and when they were down 13-2, and then they come back, whatever the word you want to use, cojones, onions, words I can't say on television.
You just did.
They showed it big tonight.
Don, you're standing by. I think the Pistons had something to say about people jumping off their bandwagon, rather, them believing in themselves.
You know what, Jay? They don't care about any of that. I did bring that up in talking to those guys. They just don't care about stuff like that because they believe in themselves, the guys in that locker room. They came in here tonight feeling like they could win despite what happened the other night. They don't really care if everybody in the world and everybody in Detroit and everybody around the league thought that the Pistons were going to lose. They came out and played one of their better games, doing the things that they had to do after the first 3 or 4 or 5 minutes when the Nets got off to a good start, and played a good basketball game. And when they're in a half-court game the way they were tonight and keeping New Jersey from running the basketball, they're a better basketball team than the Nets under those conditions. If New Jersey's out running the ball and Jason Kidd's doing his thing, the Pistons are not going to win. But that didn't happen tonight after the first quarter, and the Pistons did what they had to do. And you know what? When I got to Ben in the locker room, he was sitting there with a towel over his head as if he lost. He was quiet. He reserved. He wasn't happy with the way he played. He said the team didn't play as well as we did. We got lucky. We won the game anyway. But he was very quietly happy with what happened and said, we have to play better on Thursday night or else we can lose this thing at home.
All right, thanks, Don. We'll come back to you. Mike Stone, it seems that Larry Brown got the memo, as in Mehmet
You're
Okur.
right. I mean, maybe this validated a lot of the criticism that he took for not playing him in the overtime. Memo came in, 5 points, 6 rebounds, played well in 22 minutes. That whole big lineup did a good job. It was also a game where Rasheed Wallace, that big shot he had that Don talked about, he had 14 and 5, playing with heart in the injury. The one negative thing, these free throws. I mean, they missed 10 tonight. That's 22 in the last 2 games. It almost killed them.
Well, they also, though, beat them on the boards by, I think, about 20 or 12, something like that. Also very big in other areas that they had to be in. I'm wondering, Don Shane, about the confidence of this team. They didn't seem cocky, as you mentioned, but the confidence going into Game 7.
Well, they're very confident. I think they were confident coming in here tonight. But they all said the same thing. You can forget about everything that has happened in this series up until this point. 3-3, okay, it's going to a Game 7. Nobody has an advantage. Nobody has any momentum. The fact of the Pistons like is they're playing at home. But as we found out the other night, that doesn't necessarily guarantee you're going to win. So they feel very good about what's gone on, and they feel good about themselves. Yes, they're confident, but I wouldn't say that they have any more momentum than the Nets do, because as far as they're concerned, it's one game for it all, and it doesn't matter what happened to this point.
Short term, it validated Larry Brown. It validated Rasheed Wallace. Of course, Rip Hamilton hit the big shot. But the bottom line, come Thursday, they got to make their free throws, and Ben Wallace can't take 11 shots. He took a lot of bad shots tonight. It almost hurt him. They will win the series, and Thursday night they will win in 7 games.
Well, I think you're right there, Stoney. When you think about Ben, and maybe that's what he was thinking about. Offensively, he had a difficult night. From the free throw line, he had a difficult night. And you guys mentioned Memo. I did talk to him after the game as well, and he wouldn't budge, just trying to get anything out of him about, you know, feeling pretty good that Larry Brown was finally using him after he didn't use him the other night at all, and doing a very, very good job. In fact, the sentiment is here at the end of the game. You would have had Memo in the game there instead of when he had Tayshaun in the game. So Memo played well, but he's just happy that he got a chance to contribute and get in the game and be part of the outcome here.
Okay, thank you very much. Big 21 minutes for Memo Okur. Hey, we're still talking hoops after we pay some bills. That's when Swin Cash of the world champion Detroit Shock graces the set with her presence. Back in a moment.
Today's Play of the Week is brought to you by Northwest Airlines.
They get it to Fisher. He scores! Derek Fisher scores at the buzzer. It'll have to be reviewed. They'll review it. They'll review it. The Lakers are going to run to the dressing room, and they'll try to get on the plane before the officials can get over to the scorer's table.
Boy,
oh, my
close.
God.
We got to take a look at it, but I got to tell you, live, it looked good.
If you and your family love to play in the great outdoors, then don't miss the Bass Pro Shops Camping and Boating Classic. Try out the latest gear for all kinds of camping, outdoor cooking, fishing, boating, and water sports. And take advantage of our best prices of the season. Plus, register to win great prizes. See what all the excitement's about at our biggest camping and boating show and sale of the year. May 15th through the 23rd at Bass Pro Shops Outdoor World.
I want the family deal.
We want the LaFontaine family deal.
Get this family deal on a Corolla only at LaFontaine Toyota. Hurry, get 0% financing for up to 5 years on a Corolla. Or take $1,000 in cash. And you'll only find this family deal at LaFontaine. If you prefer leasing, here's a new Toyota Camry LE for only $149 per month. And we'll pay off your trade no matter what you owe.
I want the family deal.
Get your family deal at LaFontaine Toyota, Telegraph in Michigan and Dearborn. LaFontaine.
The family deal.
What makes belt-tired people happy?
Easy. Yeah, it's easy for us to make customers happy.
If I don't have the right tire for your car, they don't make it.
We have all the best brands at the lowest prices.
I get to work with the best equipment, so you get the job done right.
Custom wheels? We've got more of what you're looking for.
In service, air conditioning, cooling systems, shock struts, and more. We've got it all, plus...
The best people, trust me, will make you happy. You came in.
That's a promise.
Bell Tire.
Sown. York's new Affinity Series air conditioning systems are sleek, quiet, and efficient. Jet black. And they come in colors as distinctive as you are. Champagne. Because people like color. Terracotta. The new Affinity Series from York. Get up to a $550 cash back rebate or 12 months same as cash financing when you install a qualifying York system.
Call today, serving the Downriver community since 1926, Crutch Heating Incorporated. In Livingston County and the surrounding areas, Weathervane Heating and Cooling Incorporated.
Joining us on the set, Swin Cash of the Detroit Shock with the ability for a change to exhale for a minute. It's been wild. It's been crazy. The last time you were on was just before the championship matchup, if you will, with L.A. and my, have you been busy?
Yeah, the times have changed, yes. I have been busy. I've been all over the place from Europe to United States, traveling, basketball, marketing things, and it's been fabulous. I have been very blessed.
Are you enjoying yourself, though?
I'm enjoying myself. I'm 24 years old, have an opportunity to travel all over the world, playing a sport that I love as my job, have an opportunity to meet so many different people. I mean, this is just, you know, it's a blessing.
And, of course, the UConn thing, we didn't even have to go there, right?
Yeah, you know.
In between, UConn wins the national championship, the men and the women.
The men and the women.
The same way you did as far as the women are concerned.
Yes.
It's been crazy for you.
It's been crazy. I had the opportunity to do mad sports with BET, and I went out to the men's Final Four down in San Antonio, and then I head over to be with the women down in New Orleans, and it was just a whirlwind for everyone. The whole UConn alumni was there, and the fans, and it was an awesome time.
Should we mention the Olympic team?
Let's mention the Olympic team.
Just picked that up last week, right?
Yes, yes.
So you'll be on the Olympic team?
Oh, I'll be on the Olympic team. Be in Athens. We head over there. Actually, August 3rd, we'll be heading over to the Athens. But I'm telling you, like I said, I can't say anything, but I'm blessed. You know, I'm a blessed child, 24 years old. You know, I've won in high school, college, WNBA, and now an opportunity to win a gold medal. Nothing can beat that right now.
A lot of concern about the Olympics as far as security, things of that nature, but you will go and will go proudly.
Yes, I will. I think that the Olympics is the highest plateau that you can play in a sport, and to have the opportunity to represent my country is something that I definitely cherish and will jump at the opportunity. At the same time, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm not aware of things that are happening in the world. But I believe in USA Basketball. I believe that they would never put us in danger. I think they're taking all the right necessary steps to secure us and make us feel safe over there and make sure security is tight. So I'm not too worried, but I definitely am aware.
Okay, and before you do all of that, you get a little matter of defending the crown in the WNBA. The team, even, you know, when Lambeer says you're loaded and you should win it, things of that nature, wow, a lot of pressure or not?
For me, and also some of the other girls on the team, I'm used to playing from this position. You know, I'm used to being at Connecticut where the target's on our back. We're defending the title. We're defending us being a successful, powerful team. So have everyone come out as bringing their A game. You want that. If you're a competitor, you want a team to come in and bring their A game. So once you beat them, there's no question who the better team is. So, I mean, this is going to be a nice ride for the Shock. We have some great additions. I'm not worried about the Olympics right now. I've been named to the team come August 1st. That's when I start thinking about it. Right now, it's all about the Detroit Shock and defending our title.
Lisa Leslie says, can't wait to see you again.
Oh, yeah.
So that throwdown, that rematch is the first game of the year.
First game of the year, May 29th. 4 o'clock, we're going to be out at the Palace, and it's going to be rocking. Right now, and I think we have about 15,000. We're trying to sell the place out. We want to sell the place out. I'm encouraging everyone to come out because it's going to be a battle, and we need to start it off right here in Detroit and let them know what's going to happen the rest of the year.
All right, Swin Cash, Detroit Shock. Should be a good one. The first game and the season. We're back in a minute. Stay with us.
You get the stroller.
Introducing the only minivan with 2 rows of fold-in floor seats. The all-new 2005 Grand Caravan with exclusive stow-and-go seating and storage.
Honey, you coming?
Qualified buyers who finance through Chrysler Financial get an additional $500 for a total combined cash allowance of $1,500 on Grand Caravan.
That's a gimme, right, guys?
That's not a gimme.
That's not a gimme?
I think you should putt it.
You want me to putt it? It's a gimme.
Not a gimme.
Putt the gimme. I'm putting the gimme. Now that's a gimme.
At least you can count on the Toro Time Cutter Z mower, the most amazingly maneuverable Toro ever.
Thinking about painting your car? Stop thinking, do it. Maaco's still offering the Ambassador Paint Service for only $229, the best economy paint service in America. For a great finish and a beautiful deal, call 1-888-MAACO-USA.
foot odor. Now there's a whole new way to fight it. Only Odor Eaters has new Sorbitex technology to absorb 110% of its weight in sweat and destroy odor on contact. The most powerful Odor Eaters foot powder ever.
Did you bring the pillows?
Baby, did you bring the blanket?
Come on now. You know it's good to be alone.
3 nights in a row. Whatever happened to the drive-in?
Right now, get 0% APR financing for 60 months for qualified buyers and $1,000 Truck Fest bonus cash on a new 2004 GMC Envoy. See your Tri-County GMC dealers today.
Channel 7 salutes the McDonald's High School Scholar Athlete of the Week.
Hi, everyone. I'm Don Shane with Paul Campbell of Walled Lake Central High School. He is the Channel 7 McDonald's High School Scholar Athletes of the Week. Congratulations to you, Paul. You play football, you play baseball. Let's talk football first because you had a great year and a great career, but it was kind of devastating and somewhat emotional the way it ended. Explain that to us.
Oh, I just broke my arm on the last play pretty badly. Slipped in the foul, and it just broke right in the middle.
But you refused to go to the hospital, I'm told.
Yeah, what was the last game? You had to stay for the last few plays.
And address the team when you were done?
Yeah, I had to.
What'd you say to them?
Well, I was proud to be their teammate and proud to play on their team for 4 years. So it was a good time.
Now you're getting ready for baseball season. Is the arm messing with your baseball career at all?
Oh no, well, nothing major.
Yeah. Between the two sports, which one do you think you prefer and why?
I think I prefer. My coach will be listening to baseball, but I think I prefer football just because it's more of a team sport and more of something that I've enjoyed my whole life.
And certainly the guy sitting next to you likes hearing that. Yeah. Your football coach, Chuck Apack. Tell me about this young man.
Well, I'll tell you, I've known Paul for 4 years, and he's been just a delight to have in our football program. He's the type of young man that you dream about. He comes every day, he works hard in the weight room, works hard in the classroom, he's a leader. He expects everyone around him to work hard. And he gives every ounce of his energy and every ounce of who he is as a man. Mm-hmm. And I remember the last game because I had to hold him up because the pain in his arm was so great. And, you know, we wanted him to leave, but there was no way you were going to tell a captain on their last game when they were going to talk to the team, because we have a tradition of doing that, where the captains talk at the end of the game to the players, because it's their team.
Had you ever seen a kid do anything like that before?
Well, when you coach for 35 years, you see a lot of great things, yeah. And Paul's one of those great players. And when I look back at my career as a coach, there will be a special chapter in there on Paul Campbell.
What are you going to remember about your football career other than that last play? Because I know there's some great memories for you.
Yeah, it was just getting to know a lot of people that have been close to me, and then just playing the game, and we got to win football games, too. We had pretty good runs when I played.
Mm-hmm. Either football or baseball, is that something that you can continue on the next level wherever you decide to go to school?
Yeah, I could play for Kalamazoo College if I choose to do that. I still have to make my decision pretty soon, actually.
And what is your decision going to be based
on? Personal preference, and if it's financially possible.
Mm-hmm. Talk to me about your academic interests.
Oh, man. I don't know, your job isn't that bad. So looking into that.
Well,
but
it's not. You're right. It's not. Other than my job, what would you like your job to be?
I think I'd go into education, be a teacher.
You've had a lot of honors come your way. Can you talk about this one and where it fits in amongst all those?
Oh, this is high. This is a shock. I hadn't anticipated it at all, and I was really surprised, and I didn't even try to do anything like this. I'm just glad I got recognized for doing something that, I hadn't really anticipated.
Funny how things work out when you just have a passion for something and good things can happen, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, congratulations to you, Paul Campbell of Walled Lake Central High School, the Channel 7 McDonald's High School Scholar Athlete of the Week.
Thank you. Thanks.
If you know a high school student who excels in the classroom, community, and on the field, nominate them at our website, WXYZ.com.
They are men from all over Detroit, including police and firefighters. They plan exotic fishing vacations. But are some fishing for sex with poor Latin American women?
I want to see what's going on here. Yeah, you got me in the dark.
Steve Wilson's 7 on Your Side investigation begins tonight at 11 on 7 Action News.
It's time to take your fun to extremes in a go-anywhere Jeep Grand Cherokee. Because Grand Cherokee comes well-equipped for all the action with standard ABS brakes, power windows and locks, tilt, cruise, and more. And now for just $239 a month, qualified returning Daimler Chrysler employee lessees can lease a legendary Grand Cherokee Laredo. Plus, you'll also get our 770 powertrain limited warranty. So see your Chrysler and Jeep superstores today.
What makes Bell Tire customers happy? Performance. From the hottest performance tires on the road, like Toyo, to custom wheels, Dynomax BNX performance exhaust, and Eibach lowering kits, Bell Tire has an awesome selection of products that'll make your ride look, sound, and perform great. And our ASE certified experts will make sure